Hey everyone, my name is Marcus, I'm joined by Andrew from Bombastic, and today we're going over 20 types of players in Fortnite Battle Royale. Now we are 99% sure you will have run into at least one of these players before, so let us know in the comment section which of these players you've encountered. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
The Noob Sniper. These players aspire to be like their YouTube idols. They see videos of people on YouTube making amazing long distance snipes, then jump in game themselves and try to replicate that. But unfortunately, unless they practice a heck of a lot, or somehow become one with the Fortnite and the Fortnite is with me, their aim isn't all that good. You got that little Star Wars reference there, dude? Yeah? They are the players who will stupidly shoot at anyone from any range and with any weapon, repeatedly giving away their squad's position. They've also been known to accidentally discharge their weapon when trying to activate a medkit or slurp juice, or is that just me? I may or may not have done this before. It's fine.
The Lumberjack. The Lumberjack is the player who feels the urge to smash down every single object in sight, especially trees. They are the Fortnite environmentalists' worst nightmare, and have even been known to deforest wailing woods. When questioned about their peculiar antics, they will commonly reply with something like,
"There ain't no such thing as too many resources."
Now that's all well and good, but it doesn't explain why you just mine down that tree. Like, you've already got 999 wood. You know, we might be a bit more forgiving if these players used their resources when the time came. But they don't. They will stockpile right up until their death, and then proudly remark on how they had the max number of resources.
I had like 999 of every material though.
Damn right you were maxed out, and you could have actually survived if you had spared a mere 20 to 30 of your 2,997 resources to build, you know, a wall.
We need to build a wall.
We all find these players incredibly frustrating. However, we can be a bit too harsh. At least we can pick up their materials when they die and use them for our own benefit.
The Resourceless Builder. Have you ever wanted to build a staircase so high that it reaches the absolute top of the map? Just think of the vantage point you'll have from up there. It will be amazing. I'm gonna start building right now. I can't wait to be on top of the world. Okay, these players dream of building the stairway to heaven, that construction that takes them all the way up to the top of the map, the world, and their first ever victory royale. But while they're fantasizing about their future glory, the fact that you need to actually collect materials to build might have accidentally slipped their mind. They usually run out of resources mid-build and tragically fall to their deaths, their dreams crushed or splattered. You know, because they'll hit the ground. Maybe they just don't like cutting trees and really care about the health of the Fortnite environment. Join the Fortnite environmental activist group today and stop the degradation of Fortnite's forests.
The RPG guy. These players have an obsession with RPGs, and somehow they always manage to acquire one early in all of their games. They'll be poking around, searching for an AR, come around the corner, and suddenly this joker will blast you to smithereens with his rocket-propelled grenade. I get it, survival at all costs, but it's just cringy when this guy proceeds to bust out the Rocket Rider remote, like he's actually proud of the kill. Like, mate, it was harder to miss than hit me right there. And don't get me started on those stupid guided missiles. You're no longer safe in your personal Empire State buildings. The RPG guys will personally pilot these remote-controlled rockets right up into your face. So don't say I didn't warn you.
The Bad Strategist. I think there are lots of people who try to play games really well, but only a limited percentage of people who actually do. Let's be honest with each other. Video games are damn hard unless you spend all day playing and practicing, and even then, I was never all that great. Anyway, the Bad Strategist is the player who tries to organize their squad, gets everyone together and focused on a shared objective, but always makes the wrong decisions. They might land at the wrong location, they might try to take out a squad with insufficient firearms, they might take the low ground instead of the high ground, they might underestimate their power. They try, but unfortunately lead their squad to their demise. Maybe they should just try landing at tilted towers and we can work it out from there. Don't worry, anyone who's any good really knows that this small patch of land here is where it's really at.
The hacker guy. You know these players who legitimately think every player who kills them is some kind of super hacker from North Korea? We all know that one guy. It doesn't matter what the game, but he can't seem to comprehend the fact there are people out there who are better than him. Like, a lot of people. You'll hear him saying stupid things like,
He looks like he's a hacker. He is a hacker.
or,
How does he get that many kills? He has to be a hacker. He's a hacker. Guys, he's a hacker. I would just leave because he's a hacker.
or even,
No, that last one is just you.
Right, well you could have told me that before we recorded the video, man. I mean, we did go over the script a few times.
Yeah, but I thought it would be funny if I didn't mention it until now.
Yeah, well, piss off.
Mr. Resme! please, if you're gonna go get yourself in a crossfire you know you're outmatched in, don't go shouting, "Res me!" immediately after while your teammates try to clean up your mess. Please have the courtesy to at least wait until the smarter players on your team know it's safe to come and revive you. Just a little Fortnite PSA. Mr. Resme is the type of player who annoyingly goes and gets themselves killed out in the open, always thinking they know what they're doing when they really have absolutely no idea. Dude, you're not a pro. Sorry. Anyway, then they start spamming their microphone asking for a revive or medic or res or whatever term they can think of as they panickingly begin to realize they aren't the beast pro Fortnite player they thought they were. Just wait, okay? We'll be there in a few minutes to res you if we survive the incoming onslaught of players who just realized where we were hiding due to your recklessness.
The Obi-Wans. The Obi-Wans are the mountain campers of each game. They will always take the high ground, similar to the way the Jedi Master Obi-Wan took the high ground in his duel against Anakin Skywalker. These players will camp on their peaks for the majority of the match. Their favourite weapons are bolt-action snipers, and paired with this rifle, they are a force to be reckoned with. Fortunately for us, these players only shoot when they're about 99% sure they'll actually hit their targets. So although they can see half the players on the map, most of the time they won't actually shoot at them. This is why you may have noticed the pro players never stop moving. The main reason is that they know there are Obi-Wans all over Fortnite and they try to make their lives a bit more difficult. Nobody likes to admit to being an Obi-Wan, but screw it, it can be a lot of fun.
The Pickaxe Guy. These are the fidgety players who can't wait for the match to start and spam their pickaxe in the pre-game lobby, waiting for the day they'll finally be able to down an enemy just by swinging from left to right. Maybe you'll make a friend through your mutual pickaxe spamming, only to realize in a matter of seconds you'll become mortal enemies once the round starts. Maybe you'll make a whole group of friends who share your love of crazily flailing their pickaxe about, only to realize you're actually making more enemies who are gonna come hunting for you mid-match. Maybe then, mid-match, you could all try take each other out with your pickaxe. What a game mode that would be.
The bad editor. Now, we've all got that friend who just couldn't edit a door if his life depended on it, and it often does, and this is why they probably die so commonly. You know they're trying to edit when they begin staring intently at the surface they're trying to manipulate. 30 seconds will pass. Still no result. And now is the time for you to take over because it won't be long until they start smashing down half the structure in frustration. My great-great-grandmother can edit better than these players, and just to put this into perspective, she's blind and half deaf. Those of us who know how simple it is to edit do not understand these players. I mean, there's only 9 squares, but to the bad editor, it may as well be 9,000. If you're a bad editor though, please don't give up. Not only is it freaking hilarious to watch you in action, but eventually you might even get the hang of editing. I mean, how hard can it be? Hey guys, it's Marcus again. I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment down below letting us know which description fits you the best. If you want to see the other 10 players, go check out Andrew's channel. There's a link in the description. If you're new to my channel, feel free to join the Silkie squad by hitting that subscribe button. I've got new content coming out all the time now, and I don't want you to miss out.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
I think my great-great-grandmother can edit better than these players, and just to put this into perspective, she's blind and half deaf. And half deaf. Jeez, that was sick. Okay.
Have you ever wanted to build a staircase? Far out.
Alright, I don't know what that was, but you can do what you will with it. Okay.
Maybe they just don't like cutting trees and really care about the health of the Fortnite environment. Oh man, yes, I did click the record button, it's fine. I think there are... Sorry. Anyway.
There ain't too many resources. Wait, that's that line wrong.